For Orisa Prayer and Meditation. Give thanks. Let me know you're with us. Drop a greeting, like, share. Let's get this love spread all over the community. It's Ose Osun. We are paying homage to the great mother today. Adupe on this last Sunday of Women's Month. Cabo, Epiphany, Jules, Carrie, Caro, Brixie, Blessings, Chris, Marilyn, Mothers of Heru, Tangi, blessings. Yes, it is a wonderful day. Ayodele, Caro, Boato, blessings to you. Hey, Tangi, glad to hear you loved it. Charisma, Lafiani, Juve, Cashapp, Suit the Leather Witch, blessings. Catherine, Kiki, Auntie Faye, blessings, blessings. Oh, Boato, Melita, Omomi, Didi, blessings. Caro, hey, Mambo Kiki in the building, and Caro, Kendra, oh, Boato. Hey, too blessed, Alafiani, Mekava, Iya Iris, always good to see you. God, whoa, Uncle Strong Arm, blessings to you. Elder Bishop, Ifa Shola, Osun Leo Boato, Oremi, Ellen, blessings to you. Amanda, Lafiani, Ekabo, Ekaro, Allison, happy Sunday, blessings and welcome to you. Hey, we are ready. We are feeling good. The energy is flowing. We are giving thanks. Oh, blessings, Camilla, Oboato, Kim, Alafiani, blessings to you. Lauren, Asheo, blessings, blessings. We are ready. Leo Queen, blessings to you. Ekaro, Imbe Loro. Hey, we give thanks and praise. Iya Isis, one of Oshun's daughters. Oreye Karo, Ife Tayo, Alafiani, blessings Jaquila, Lanice, beautiful rising to you, friend Alafiani, blessings Ajay, Caro. Hey, we are ready. Crystal, good morning. Ekaro, Ekabo. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with IyaFunlayo. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, IyaFunlayo, PhD. So blessed, honored, thrilled, happy, glad, joyous to be in the building, in the land of the living, clothed in my right mind, with a reasonable portion of good health, and with you, yes, you, Shalia, Momio, Boato, Masani, Lori, China, Tasha, good to see you. Taiwo, Phoenix, Shanda, Susanna, blessings, 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 and blessings to each and every one of you who is present today as we give thanks to Olodumare, to the ancestors, to the Orisha, to all of our divine beings. Yes, so, and on today, blessings Irene, Donna, Lotus, blessings Stacy, Aramisa, Lisa, Rennie, good to see each of you. Ogboa, Toa, Sore, Wori, Wo, Foon. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Oh, thank you, Susanna, Juvie, Latanya, oh, white, blessings, blessings, Alafia. Today we are giving thanks and praise as we close out Women's Month. I don't like to call it history because we not stuck in the past, we present and we moving into the future. So Women's Month, as we close out this last Sunday, I would be remiss, hey, if we did not give thanks and praise to the Divine Mother, Osun, Oreye, Yeo, Osun, Omio, Otao, Ideo, Agba, ore ye ye Osun, my precious mother, ore ye ye oh. We give thanks and praise to Osun. We are grateful for the fresh and sweet waters that flow through our lives. We are grateful for the nurturing. We are grateful for the healing. We are grateful for each and every energy, for the cooling, for the medicine. It is said that Osun's waters are medicinal. And we give thanks for the medicine that is cool water. Come on, we already know. No matter what we do, what we need, when that Ori needs cooling, when we need to feel cleansed, when we need to feel refreshed, when we need to feel however we need to feel, all we need to do is tap into that precious energy of water. Oh, mio, ore ye, yo. We give thanks. We know that without water, we go die. They say nobody fight water unless they won't die. Nobody should fight the energy of Osun unless they don't understand that it is the very energy sustaining their lives. Unless they don't understand that it is the very energy that makes up 70% of their bodies. Unless they don't understand that when you stop the flow, the only time we become stagnant, Ekaro, Leticia, Omomi, when we become stagnant, that's when the problems start. When we become stagnant, that's when the moss grows. That's when the mosquitoes breed. That's when all of that happens. But as long as we flowing, come on, Akoko Koko, Ekaro, my brother Paul, blessings to you, Alafia Ni. Listen. As long as we keep flowing, as long as we stay in our flow, we're going to be all right. We're going to be consistently refreshed. We're going to be consistently renewed, but we have to remain in our flow. Listen, the topic on today that Spirit brought to my heart this morning, because again, as we close out Women's Month, and as last week, I was blessed to be invited to a training for faith leaders regarding intimate partner violence, and for faith leaders to have better coverage of this issue in our communities, to be able to help victims and survivors. Blessings, peace, and love to any of you who have experienced any of that, right? And one of the questions that we were asked as faith leaders when we were in this training last week is, what in our scriptures, right? What is it in our scriptures that could possibly undergird or support or encourage or make someone think that it might be okay to disregard or to mistreat women in particular? We know that any gender can experience intimate partner violence, but we know that by and large, women are typically the ones who experience this. And as I reflected, and we had brothers and sisters from Christianity, from Islam, we had brothers and sisters from Hinduism, we had brothers and sisters who were shamans. It was truly interfaith, which was very beautiful. And as I reflected on our scriptures, on our Oduifa, on our Itan from our Orisha, as I reflected, I was, of course, brought back to Oshe Otura, as we have heard. Many of us have heard this famous story from the Odu of Oshe Otura, which is where 16 male Irumole and 1 female, that female being Osun, were sent to the earth by Olodumare. 17 altogether. They were sent here to set up the world. They were sent here to make things pop off so that we as human beings could then come and inhabit the world and enjoy all of the things that we have as we are enjoying it now. And if you know the story, you know what happened. What happened? Olodumare self sent down these 17 beings, and the 16 males summarily dismissed the 1 female, Osun. They pushed her to the side. They decided that she wasn't important. They did not value her input. They even may have said nasty things to her when she attempted to help them. We weren't there. We don't know, but we just surmising some of the things that might have happened. And so as I reflected on this, I said, if this was one of the very first acts that happened on earth, listen, and if Irumole, if divine beings behaved themselves in this manner, then this could be something that we see instantiated in human men as well. But here's one thing that is so beautiful and important about this story, and empowering for us as women to remember, and empowering for everyone to remember, that it's not where you start, but it's where you finish. It's not where you start, but it's where you finish. Because if we know the story, we know that although Osun was disregarded in the beginning, right? And understand how she might have felt. She might have felt hurt. She might have felt lonely. She might have felt depressed. There's all kinds of things that she may have felt as she was being disregarded, knowing that she was sent by the divine self to help form the earth, knowing that she had a special mission from Olodumare, knowing that there had to be a reason. Come on, how many of us have been disregarded and pushed to the side? How many of us have been left feeling lonely, have been left feeling depressed? How many of us have been left feeling like perhaps our gifts aren't as strong as we thought they were? How many of us have been left wondering why it is that Olodumare would give us such a great assignment and then seemingly not support us as we seek to fulfill it? Many of us have had the same experience that Osun had. But understand, we might start there, but that is not where we finish. Because if we know the end of the story, come on now, if we know the end of the story, what ended up happening? Everything fell apart. Without Osun, the waters stopped flowing. Children wouldn't be born. The crops stopped growing. The sun almost stopped shining, and they wondered why. Why? And ultimately, they had to go all the way back. Come on, yes, love, help me tell the story. They had to go all the way back to Olodumare's self. They had to go all the way back to Olodumare's self to say, well, what's going on? What's going on? And understand. Again, listen, understand the story, right? They didn't stop. They didn't even stop to think. Maybe it's the way that we've treated Osun that's causing all this to happen. They didn't think that. They didn't think maybe we should go and invite Osun to be involved in what we're doing. They didn't think that. They didn't think that on their own. Who had to tell them that? They had to go all the way back to Olodumare himself, herself, themselves, because we know Olodumare is gender neutral, and say, what happened? How come nothing is working? How come the waters are not flowing? How come the crops are not growing? How come you sent us here and nothing that we're doing is working? And Olodumare asked them one very simple question, looked amongst them and saw that Osun was not there and said, where is Osun? Where is Osun? And they had to go back and they had to beg her for her input. They had to beg her for her help. They had to recognize, they were put in a position to recognize her importance. And so as we get ready to move into our prayer space today, understand that everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how important, how beautiful, even if Olodumare self sends you here with a mission, as each of us has, somebody, somewhere, sometime, somehow is going to disregard you. Somebody, somewhere, somehow is not going to recognize your importance. Somebody, somewhere, somehow is going to not appreciate the good things that you do for them. Somebody, somewhere, somehow is not going to appreciate the cool water that you bring into their life until it stops flowing. Until it stops flowing. And until they are forced to recognize. And by that time, a lot of the times it might be too late, and that's all right. Right? But know that we will all have this experience. And it's not where we start, because that's where Osun started. But where did she end? Come on, where did she end? She has ended as one of the most popular divinities in the world. She has ended as the one who we know we cannot live without. She has ended as the one who is indispensable, the one who Ifa says smooths the yam, the one who Ifa says that if anybody mistreats her, their life will not go well, the one who Ifa tells us is indispensable to life, the one who nobody fights unless they won't die. Hey, and that is us, and that is us, and that is us. So don't worry about who doesn't recognize your power. Don't worry about who doesn't recognize your importance. Don't worry about who doesn't receive the coolness of your waters. Don't worry about who feels that you are not important. Just know, no, 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 no. Trust, believe, and know that you are. Trust, believe, and know that your waters are indispensable. Trust, believe, and know. Come on, Osun Pomile, one of Osun's favorite daughters, that you are the source. Trust, believe, and know that you have the power, and that no matter who disregards, no matter who doesn't recognize, that Olodumare recognizes, that your Ori recognizes, that all of our divine beings recognize your greatness, and they are all here to assist you in moving along the path towards your destiny. So don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. And here, aside from not worrying, in addition to not worrying, expect it. Expect it. Expect it. Know that if it happened to Osun, it can happen to any of us, and it will happen to us. But as long as we remain steadfast, as long as we continue to do what we know to do, as long as we understand our own importance, as long as we cry out to the divine and allow the divine to lead and guide us, our sacred mission will be fulfilled. Our sacred mission will be fulfilled. Our sacred mission will be fulfilled. And we will be recognized by the ones who truly matter. We will be recognized by the ones who truly empower us. We will be recognized. Sometimes the only way that we may be recognized is in our absence, but we will be recognized. Ashe, 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 ashe. So as we get ready to move into our prayer space right now, I just want each of us to place a hand on our chest, place a hand on your heart. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, let it out through your mouth, and say, I am important. I am vital. I am indispensable. I am powerful. Ashe, ashe, and I will fulfill the sacred destiny that I have been brought here to fulfill. Ashe, 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 ashe. Myo, all hail the power of water. Osun is indispensable. Osun is life. We know that what to share fellow way omilo alo. If we won't go wash, hey, is water we go use. Share fellow sebe omilo alo. If we won't cook soup, hey, is water we go use. We know that nobody fights water. Nobody makes an enemy of water. As nobody makes an enemy of water, let nobody ever make an enemy of us. Ashe, 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 ashe. Omi tutu, ashe tutu, ona tutu, ile tutu, tutu laroye tutu, bobo wegun tutu, bobo orisha tutu, emio tutu, bobo wa tutu ori. Come on and touch that ori. Yes, we know what Ifa says. If we need a house, ha, we gotta ask our Ori. And if we need a spouse, ha, we gotta ask our Ori. And if we need that money, we've got to ask our Ori, because it is only through Ori, it is only through the lens of our own consciousness and conscious understanding. It is only through the lens of ourselves. It is only through the lens of first recognizing our own importance, our own vitality, and our own power that we are able to recognize and utilize our blessings. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Mojuba Olodumare. Ọba terere kahiye. Mojuba ti wojo, mojuba ti orun, mojuba ile ogere afoko yere, mojuba orumila ileri pin, Mojuba ibaro mole ojuko tu, mojuba ibaro mole ojuko sing, mojuba okanle ni woiru mole, mojuba koda, mojuba sheda, mojuba rebele tuife, mojuba woni afinju ye, mojuba egungun ile, call on your ancestors, egungun bawashe, egungun bawashe, iba egungun mope, egungun bawashe, baba eni ijejeni, iya eni ijejeni, ijeje labo kato borija. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our Isheje, and it is Isheje to whom we pay homage before any other entity. We give thanks, we give praise. Adupeo, adupeo, adupeo. Mojuba Ori, Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wana La Seku, Mojuba Bobo Bobo Orisha, Mojuba Teshu Odara Nika and Lo Soro, Mojuba Baba Miobatala, Epa Baba Rubo, Epa. Orisha wepa mole baba mi mojuba osun ye ore ye o mojuba shango kawo kabe si mojuba ogun ye o mamari wo ogun be mi obi o se beni akoko mojuba osho si ode mata mojuba mobeji mojuba egbe mojuba bobo bobo orisha kinka mashe bobo wanti anife fun kinka mashe. We know means may no harm, hurt, or danger ever come, and we say kinka mashe to and say the names of anyone who we want to bring into the sacred circle of protection right now. Remember to start from your elders and work your way down to your children. Remember to pray for those who pray for you. We say kosi iku, kosi arun, kosi epe, kosi ofo, kosi olopa, kosi fitibo, kosi idina, kosi wahala rara. Let there be no problems whatsoever for anybody listening to the sound of my voice. We say funwani orire, funwani ilera, funwani alafia, ire owo, ire omo, ire aiku, funbobo wa ashe o, ashe, ashe, ashe. To iba eshu, adupe, Roo! Yes. We give thanks, we give praise, we are grateful in every moment. Yes. We are grateful to be able to call out. We are grateful to be able to be filled with spirit. We are grateful to be able to have our importance recognized. We are grateful to be able to flow into our destiny. We are grateful to be able to be together, to encourage one another, to touch one another, to support one another, to witness for one another, and we just give thanks. We give thanks and we give praise in every moment, recognizing that each of us is of vital importance, recognizing that each of us has gifts that we are here to share, recognizing that each of us should be able to share our gifts without fear, recognizing and holding up each one of us that is stepping bravely into our power, each one of us who is stepping out of any situation that is no longer serving us. I'm feeling, I'm just holding you in heart. I'm holding you in heart. I'm holding you in heart. I'm holding you in heart. We are of vital importance. We will fulfill the destiny that we have been brought to fulfill. Ashe, 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 ashe. Whoo, ashe, 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 ashe. Ashe, 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 ashe. Ore ye Osun. Osun bawa ashe o, Osun, ore ye Osun yawa. Adupe. We give thanks. We give praise. We give thanks. We are worthy. No matter what we've been through, no matter how we've been disregarded, no matter how we might have been hurt, no matter who might have told us that we weren't important or we weren't good enough. Know that is a lie. Know that is a lie meant to diminish your light, meant to diminish your power. Flow with Osun. Stand tall in your power. Stand firm. Flow around obstacles. Ashe, 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 ashe. Whoo, 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 whoo. We're going to move into our meditation space right now. That place where only spirit, that place where only spirit and we reside. That sacred place behind our eyes. That sacred place where we can receive the messages that are meant just for us. That sacred place where the things beyond words can be communicated with us. Let's go. I invite you right now to just gently close down your eyes and to begin breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allowing all imagery to fade from your mind's eye. Allowing it to become fainter and fainter. Paler and paler, until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. In the center of that white, a spot of red appears. Allow that red to spread and spread and spread until your entire mind's eye is holding a field of brilliant red. Orisa Osun. Bawashe Osun. We bring our attention first to our outward breath as we prepare to breathe out all of that which no longer serves us in this moment. With each outward breath, with each release, we feel our bodies grow more and more relaxed. We breathe out worry. We breathe out fear. We breathe out depression. We breathe out anxiety. We breathe out self-doubt. We breathe out stagnation. We breathe out disappointment. Whatever it is that we stand in need of releasing in this moment, We know what it is. Speak it. I breathe out. Let it out right now. Oh, and now that we have made room within ourselves, we allow our faces to smile. We show our teeth, activate our cheeks, chins, and foreheads, all of the muscles of our face as we breathe in. Ire bobo. All blessings. We breathe in worthiness. Yes. We breathe in strength. Yes. We breathe in peace. Yes. We breathe in prosperity. Yes. We breathe in perseverance. Yes. We breathe in power. Yes. We breathe in abundance. Yes. We breathe in love. Every good thing, every blessing, all that we need is contained in our next breath. We breathe it in. Adupe Osun, ore yeye oya wa bawa she. We are worthy. We are of vital importance. We deserve goodness. We deserve happiness. We deserve bobo ireo, all blessings. Imbe, imbe, maya, Imbe, imbe, loro. Imbe, imbe, maya, Imbe, imbe, loro. Imbe, imbe, maya, Imbe, imbe, loro. Imbe, imbe, maya, Imbe, masala wo. Osun, Osun, Omio, Otao, Ideo, Agbao, Oreye, Osun. Adúpẹ́ Yawa, adúpẹ́ o. Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1. Two. And 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to reawaken our bodies. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean gently forward and back. Roll your shoulders gently forward and back. Let your head fall gently from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you. And finally, the eyes. Those precious windows to the soul. Gently open them and rejoin the space. Ashe o, Ashe adúpẹ́ káàbọ̀, Ashe adúpẹ́. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome welcome back. Welcome back from that sacred journey. I pray that it was as beautiful for you as it was for me. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We just give thanks. For our Divine Mother, we give thanks for the cool waters. We give thanks for the recognition of our worthiness. We give thanks for the power and the strength to flow around all of our obstacles. We give thanks for perseverance. Yes, we give thanks for the ability to stand tall. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. In every moment, for all of our blessings, for all of the ways that we are supported by the divine, for all of the ways that we have to help strengthen and empower ourselves, for the divine waters. If you know, my divine waters were flowing, and I pray that you allow them to flow. We just give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for the recognition of our divinity. We give thanks for the recognition of our healedness, yes, and our wholeness. Remember our mantra for this year: I am healed and whole. We are always in that process of becoming, but we start from the acknowledgement that we are whole just as we are. I just give thanks for each and every one of you. I give thanks for each of you who spends this divine time. I give thanks for each of you who receives this flow through me. I give thanks for each of you who reflects back to me like those beautiful waters that are our first mirror. Yes, I love it. I see you. Come on, drop that mantra. I am healed and whole. I am healed and whole. I am healed and whole. Make sure that you're saying it at least 3 times every day. Listen, the negative messages repeat themselves on loops in our minds. The messages that tell us we're not worthy, the messages that tell us that we're not enough. And these messages get conveyed to all of us, brothers, sisters, all of us. And this is why many of us have anger inside. Many of us have hurt inside. Many of us have these feelings of rage inside. Many of us have feelings of disappointment, feelings of dejection, feelings of rejection. Many of us have these feelings inside of us. And it is only through allowing the divine to flow through us. It is only through allowing the waters to cool us. It is only through becoming more and more in touch with our divine nature and our divine selves that we are able to heal. I want to say, especially as well to my brothers, especially as well to my brothers, that you are loved, that you are healed, that you are whole, that you are worthy, that we love you, that we cherish you, that you are our fathers, our sons, our brothers, that we want to be in community and in relation with you, in healthy and beautiful relation, that we want to feel your love, that we want you to hold one another accountable for showing the love, that we want to hold one another accountable as women for showing love to one another and showing love to our brothers, to our fathers, to our sons, to our daughters, to each and every one who is connected with us. I wanted to say that because I never want my brothers to feel that by holding you accountable, listen, we hold you accountable because we love you. We hold you accountable because we want to be in relation with you. We hold you accountable because we understand that you too are vital. That one hand cannot clap, one leg cannot run far fast, one buttock cheek cannot sit well on the mat. And so we need each other. We need each other. And I pray, and I pray, and I pray that we continue to be able to grow in beautiful and healthy relations with one another always, 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 always. Ashe, ashe, ashe. If you have felt blessed today, as always, I lovingly invite you to participate in the ministry of giving. I give thanks for each and every one of you who supports this ministry, who pours out your hard-earned cents and dollars. Know that I appreciate it, we appreciate it, and it is what allows us to do everything that we do here at Ase Ire. I pray for each and every cent to multiply 1,000,000 times and return to your pocket, and know that I sit and look at each and every offering, and I pray for each and every offering. So please, especially if you have never sent an offering, please do, so that I can see you and recognize you and pray for you. $1, $2, it doesn't matter. Just come and get these blessings. Let me pray for you. Let that multiply 1,000,000 times and return to you. And know, as I always say, that the most important thing that you have is not your money, but it is your time, your energy, and your attention. So I pray that you always, always, always spend your time, your energy, and your attention only in those places and with those people who uplift you, only in those places and with those people who recognize your vital importance, only in those places and with those people that help you flow ever towards your destiny. Ashe, 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 ashe. If you're new to the family at Cabo, welcome, 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 welcome. We pray that you will come back and be with us again. I invite you lovingly over to AsheIre.com to get some of the medicine we've got over there. Get my ebook, Learn the Prayer That We Say Together. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch the Orisa 101 video if you have not seen that, for a beautiful primer on the tradition, intro to Ifa. All of your introductions and primers are there on the YouTube channel. Shout out to everyone who has subscribed. Please do subscribe so that you get notifications whenever we go live with this goodness. I also invite you, of course, to join me tomorrow morning on Clubhouse. Hey, shout out to the Clubhouse crew. You know that is one of my favorite times of the week, because I get to hear your voices. I get to hear your testimonies, and we get to share energy with one another. So if you're not already connected, please head on over to Clubhouse or download the app. Follow me at IyaFunlayo and touch the bell on my profile, and you will be notified every time we are starting a room there, 8 o'clock every Monday morning, and we're there also at noon on Wednesdays. Finally, for now, go ahead and send me a text at 917-634-4680 to stay the closest in touch. That comes right to my phone, right to my pocket, and I love to receive messages from you. Please know that, listen, everybody, including me, needs encouragement. Thank you, Auntie Faye. Everybody, including me. Look, don't think ain't nobody ever disregarded me. Don't think ain't nobody ever not recognized my importance. Don't think that ain't nobody ever mistreated me. We all have had the experience. And so I need you to know that each and every word of encouragement that you send me, I appreciate, and I read, and I pray for you, and I receive it, and I just let it come into me. So I truly, 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 truly invite you to send me a text, send me an email. Let me know how the prayers make you feel. Let me know how the things touch you. Auntie Kamara, we are praying for your granddaughter. We're praying for all of our young women and all of our young men to understand their own specialness. Ooh, I want to say a special prayer right now for all of the children who are growing up in this society, especially our Black children who are growing up in a society that does not celebrate them and that does not recognize them. That is why it is so important for us to do so. That is why it is so important for us to share these stories with them. That is why it is so important for us to uplift them in every way that we can. A special prayer for them to understand their worthiness, for them to understand their power, and for us to be the ones who influence them the most strongly into their power, into fulfilling their destiny, into recognizing how special they are, into standing strong and flowing around all of the obstacles. Ashe, 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 ashe. Family, you know what I want you to do? I want you to go on ahead out and be great. I want you to go on ahead out and have a beautiful week. I want you to go on ahead out and just be wonderful. I want you to go on ahead out and encourage somebody. I want you to share this with somebody who you know needs to hear it. Blessings to you, Deidre, and prayers for your son. I want you to just be wonderful and to have a beautiful week. Akeko Circle, we are going to meet, remember, next Sunday, not today. If you are not already in the Akeko Circle, our student circle where we read a book together each month and have a private discussion, and you have access to check-ins with me, please do head to learn.asheire.com and join the circle now, and you'll be ready to be in our discussion with us next Sunday. All right, come on, you know how we close it out. Come on and sing it with me. Ashe, 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 Ire on the east side, ashe on the west now. Ashe, north and south now. Ashe, ashe, Ire. Ashe fingers, Odabo family.